weekend, J.D. Vance was in Pennsylvania, and he's campaigning for his 2024 election bid as the vice president of Donald J. Trump. And after his big rally, they were all going to go to this restaurant called the Primanti Brothers, and it's a restaurant, sports bar, and grill, and they serve like these really good sandwiches that they're really well known for, and they're out there in Pittsburgh. Being said ahead of time that they had laid this all out with the Primanti Brothers, that chain restaurant, that specific restaurant's management, that they were going to stop and have all of their supporters there, and they were going to eat and hang out and talk. When J.D. Vance got there, apparently they wouldn't let him in. A video going around of them threatening to call the police if he is to try to enter the establishment and talk to the supporters that had been waiting around for a couple hours for him to get there so they can have a conversation. It's kind of a hubbub, and people were trying to give the Primanti Brothers a Bud Light treatment because they wouldn't let J.D. Vance in to talk to his supporters. Point to where it went viral enough yesterday, at least, that the Primanti Brothers had to put out a statement, which they did on their official X account. They pride themselves on being the staple of Pittsburgh community and has a proud American business that has hosted sitting presidents and politicians and political candidates from actors or from across the spectrum for over 90 years. Our doors are open to all patrons who wish to dine with us, saying that it all happened without advance notice and that people were confused. At the end of it, his team were welcomed into our restaurant shortly after and engaged with the guests inside on the property, and Senator Vance's supported comments that our manager got a little nervous given the Secret Service police crowded The internet is telling kind of a different story, saying that he was never really allowed in and that they ended up meeting with the patrons outside of the restaurant in the parking lot, and there's a video.
There, we paid for everybody's food, we gave him a nice tip, and of course when I gave him a nice tip I said, no taxes on tip if you vote for
No taxes on tips thing is Trump's Agenda 47 plan for if he becomes president of the United States. He's going to abolish taxes on tip. He's also going to abolish taxes on overtime or something like that. I have to go back and look. I don't remember. But I don't know. I don't know if he ever did actually get in the building and was able to sit down with these people. The reason the people on the internet are so fired up about it is that not that long ago, apparently this very same restaurant in Pittsburgh had hosted a Kamala Harris rally, and everything went fine and without a hitch, and nobody had threatened to call the cops on anybody. However, the diners that were at the restaurant at the time that Kamala Harris went there were pretty upset because the restaurant had apparently kicked them out so that they could host Kamala Harris, her Secret Service, and the people that she had brought with her to eat. I don't know. Bust in their own crowds when Kamala was there, and that was back in August of 2024. In my opinion, that's a little fucked up. Why are you busting your own people and kicking out patrons? The sandwiches there really that good? I read they're actually pretty good. Losers, it all seemed to work out just fine, and everybody got to eat for free, and then everybody left, and they're still campaigning, and it's fine. Whether the Primanti Brothers is going to feel the wrath of the conservative boycott movement, who knows? Time is only going to tell.